Somebody link Money King to Liquipedia, quick.
He can see the map in the top right. It shows him where the starting points are.
1247. Okay, go!
Okay, so...
You do speak Korean, after all.
Yeah, I'm really good at Korean, me. I'm understanding him perfectly here.
See, we both said 1257 and he ignored us, and then Cadenza said 1247. He's like, oh, 1247, I see what you're saying.
I guess that is more 4, isn't it? It's not really 12. And that's more 8, so we're all wrong. Okay.
Well, no, it can't be 4 and 7, because 4 is 2 hours away from the 6, and 7 is 1 hour away. So it had to be 4 and 8.
Yeah.
Which would actually make sense.
Yeah, so we're all wrong. Although this may be lagging, we may need to remake, unfortunately.
It's right if your clock is wonky.
It's actually not too bad if they put high latency, I think.
No one is changing it though.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, spawning at the 12 o'clock location then, as the purple Terran we have Money King, aka Shinee.
And the red Terran here in the either 7 or 8 o'clock position is ourplay, also known as Gargoyle.
Yeah, Gargoyle has been tearing his way through tournaments, making it to the Rustbrain Cup today finals, when that tournament was really stacked. I don't know if anyone actually saw the brackets, but there was some crazy good people in that tournament. And of course, Mom did
it was a Terran versus Terran tournament as well.
Yeah, it was like the top 8 or something were all Terrans, right? It was the top 4.
Top 4.
Because I know that Mong and Ourplay did in fact play in the finals. Now, Ourplay could have won all 3 of those games, but he just made ever so slight tactical errors, which actually lost him the game.
Wait, they only played 2 games?
2 games, sorry, it was a best of 3. Like, the game, especially on Circuit Breaker, he did have a contain set up on Mong, but for some reason he didn't actually go for any turrets, and he didn't have any scans, so he lost the cloak rates, which is very unfortunate, but it can happen in TVT. But when you're going to contain someone like that, as long as you've got the turrets, you're perfectly fine.
See, Kix, you say that, but Scan lost in the exact same way against Mong earlier in the bracket. He actually had the forward position sieging down Mong's natural, and also lost his tanks to cloak rates. So I don't know if it was just a mistake from our play, or if it was actually just that set of circumstances meant he couldn't actually get the turrets in place due to investing his money elsewhere. Like I don't think it's as simple as saying he made a tactical error. If Scan did the exact same thing and lost.
Yeah. One thing to note is Money King's gas is ever so slightly quicker, and his barracks is ever so slightly quicker as well. So, little bit of an advantage goes to Shinee very early on, but it is one of those micro-optimizations. And, I mean, everything does add up in the long term.
Wait, somehow ourplay has 1 extra SCV on minerals. How has he done that?
Magic. I don't know. Kix, help.
I'm trying to figure this out as well. So Money King has 10 SCVs there. They both have 10. It's because Money King had sent back his... Wait, no he didn't. Okay, I'm really confused now. I don't think they have more SCVs. I think they're definitely even on SCVs.
It looks like Money King has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and ourplay has 10.
If you box over them, it's because Money King sent one away from his minerals to build the extra depot, whereas Ourplay finished his second depot a little bit quicker. So I think that's what the difference was.
There you go. SCV in Money King's base though is gonna get taken down by these Marines, whereas his own SCV is gonna wail away on the command center while a Marine runs it down. So only 1 Marine, it looks like, from our play before lifting off the barracks, excuse me, versus 2 from Money King.
Yeah, now I'm really confused by the way our player has actually sent his barracks. This
is... Danger.
Oh man, he did exactly the same thing in his first game against Outplay last time as well. It is 2 port against 2 factory though. This could be quite dangerous for Money King. The Wraiths won't do that much against the Goliaths. And is he going to get an armory? If he gets an armory to just full counter the 2 port Wraith, that would be insane.
It doesn't seem to be going for the armory.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before he can. Now, he's trying to go out with his first Vulture, but he's going to lose it. There is 2 Marines there. Oh man, he tried to get the Vulture pass, but that wasn't good enough. And somehow, despite going for 2 Factory Vulture, he doesn't have any Vultures left, and I think Shinee is actually going to bust down his front here.
And he's gone for a starport in the back as well.
Oh, the CV block! Oh, got him! Walled him into the side. The Vulture kills just 1 Marine, but a second Vulture is now coming in. He's going to see the 2 fact here from ourplay, who now has his own Vulture, but with 2 Marines supporting Money King's Vulture.
If he repairs the Vulture, he can hold. He's not repairing. He didn't repair quick enough. Oh no.
Oh my god. Wait, is Money King really going to use 1 fact to win on the ground against 2 fact? How is this even possible?
Because ourplay didn't repair. That is the entire reason why this is going the way it is. It's very unfortunate, but this will happen if you do not repair quick enough in TVT.
He did lose one of his Vultures for free from a bad rally point.
Yeah. It looks like he will hold. Ourplay is still technically with the supply lead, although he has nothing to defend against the now, or soon-to-be cloaked wraiths. He is going to go on the offensive, but look at this. Shinee, knowing what's going on, is actually walling off his ramp.
Wait, this barracks isn't high enough to see the starports.
Oh man.
Does he not see them?
Oh, but he's going to get in.
Right?
Oh no, he's not.
Oh.
Oh my god, the perfect block. The starport, or the wraiths are going across. Is there even an academy? No, there isn't. These cloak wraiths are very possibly gonna kill Ourplay. Ourplay kills. He's not looking at his Vultures. He killed the bunker, but he didn't get through.
Oh man, and now the wraiths are going into the SCV line. An instant GG from ourplay.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. You can see the weird little decisions that Money King made, which does give him the edge in that game. It's the, well, it says they're both Force 1 apparently. It's like we're in a single player game.
Nice.
Okay, so we are going to be moving on to Dante's Peak for the second game. This is going to be a little bit harder to go 2-port Wraith on, but you can if you want to. It's just so weird. Ourplay's build isn't really that optimized. Like going two factory, you're meant to be able to overpower the one facting player, but he didn't get enough Marines to begin with. And eventually, he just got overrun with Vultures, which is just so strange. I can't really understand how that happened, but the fact he didn't do anything to prepare against the starport either was a massive, massive mistake.
It's the Korean buff, man. It makes the foreigners play worse.
It does. I think there is a lot to do with mind games, and also just mental state as well. Hopefully Money King knows what the next game name is. Should be the same. Hopefully.
By the
I
way,
did type in the channel.
Yeah, it's probably just doing something. We have our first semi-finalist, guys. It is Marwin, aka O Sykes, who took out Predator in the quarterfinal and is awaiting the winner of Terror vs. Nogrim.
That is pretty cool. Marwin tearing it up. He actually did really well in the first Clash for Char. He hasn't really shown too much since. He's not really been in many of them. We are seeing go. Is Ourplay ready? Yes, he is. Here we are. We're going straight into the second game of this TVT between Shinee and Ourplay. Well, Money King and Gargoyle. Wait. Yeah, I'm using like the AKA for someone and not the other, but then when I tried to fix it, it was the same problem. Didn't think that one through.
Alright. In any case, at the top left position as the yellow Terran player, Money King, aka Shinee.
And in the top right position we have the blue Protoss, Ourplay, also known as Gargoyle.
The blue Protoss, indeed. He's just wearing the Terran skin. He's actually secretly a Protoss, gonna start building DTs, and Money King's gonna be like, what?
It's actually a team melee game. They start with a probe, a drone, and SCV each, and then you see where it goes from there. The ultimate mirror match, one of everything.
Wait, this might actually be the way to beat Shinee in these Clash for Chars. You pick Terran and you wear the Terran skin, but secretly you're Protoss. This is genius. Cadenza figured it out, man.
Actually, Gargoyle does have a different skin. He has the pre-order bonus, and Money King doesn't.
Oh, really? I have it turned off, so I can't see.
I've got them turned on. I like them. I don't know why. They're pretty cool. It is nice seeing the default command center again, though.
But most of the viewers seem to not like it, so I was like, because I had them turned on before and everyone was complaining, so I was like, alright.
I think it's pretty cool when one player has it and the other doesn't, and it's a mirror match. Otherwise, I don't really like them too much.
Huh.
The weirdest one is definitely the Hive, so I can understand why that may look a bit weird. Now, are both of them going to go for mirror builds again? It looks like not. I think Shinee... wait, is ourplay actually going to try and go for a CC first? I think he is. He is going 14 CC against Shinee. Now, this is some balls. Like, you've got to have confidence to do this.
You've also got to be, you know, not necessarily desperate, but knowing you're facing a much better player. So you have to try and get some kind of, you know, build order win. I think Faust was saying earlier how, in fact, for these Korean players like Scan and Shinee, the main situations where people beat them is actually in mirror matchups because you can get build order counters. Now, of course, 14cc isn't necessarily a hard counter that will kill somebody, but if it's not punished, it will obviously put ourplay in a much better position going into the mid game.
Yeah, the important thing to know about this is there are those weird two little doodads. So it's going to be easier. He needs to build the bunker as soon as he can, though. Looks like Shinee is going for the one factory expand again. Now, is he going to go for 2-port Wraith? I'm not too sure. But weirdly enough, ourplay, despite going 14cc, is opting not to SCV scout, which is incredibly greedy.
And Money King is going to scout on first time here and see the CC immediately.
Kix, how do you punish 14cc from Money King's position? Can you bunker rush it like against the 12 next, or?
There's no point trying to bunker rush it. You basically have your factories quicker, so you just go tanks or even mass vulture and just try and run past the bunker. It all depends on how ourplay manages to hold this off. Like, if he builds the bunker right away, he should be fine. But the trouble is, he doesn't have any idea what Shinee's actually doing. Now, Shinee, in response to this, is actually going to go 2-fact. Now, 2-fact Vulture can beat 14cc. We do see the bunker going up, and he is going to have to get many Marines and maybe even wall that off with an engineering bay when he knows what's coming. But he still hasn't scouted. He doesn't have any information whatsoever.
Actually, in the Russian tournament, we had Mong who went siege tank first against a bunker expand, and he just broke down the bunker with 2 siege tanks unsieged and then won the game.
Yeah, the other thing you can do as well, and what Sale has actually done against me, I go for the 13 barracks 15cc build. You actually just go siege tank and put a bunker behind with your Marines, and you can't break that with vultures. It's so hard. But yeah, looks like we will see most likely speed on the vultures, and he is going to go past the bunker. I mean, it's very possible he's going tank with siege. I didn't see the gas count when that happened. But the good thing is for ourplay, he does manage to get the SCV in, so we do actually see the tank.
Oh, SCV battle! And ourplay kills Money King scouting SCV with his own SCV. That's definitely a mistake. Now, even though Brown White can happen, surely you can just build one building here. Yeah, see, the depot's here. Can the vultures squeeze behind the minerals on the left side, though? It doesn't look like they should be able to. It's quite thin.
No, the trouble ourplay has is he needs to add a second factory as soon as he can. He's added it now, but it's actually a little bit late given how high his gas and minerals are. So ourplay is going to have a little bit of trouble here. This tank will have siege by the looks of it. He's even adding, Money King is adding Marines to make this a little bit easier. Now, trying to use this barracks to scout is not going to help. He's actually going to try and block. But he will have to repair this bunker if he can.
One SCV is not going to be enough to repair it.
Yeah, he's actually going to lose the SCVs, but the thing is he needs to delay this as much as possible. That is a very weird second bunker placement. He wants to survive, but he's going to lose his he's going to lose his natural. He won't lose the CC, of course, but he's going to have to fall back. We still see the 1-fact or 2-fact pump coming out of Shinee, and the first tank isn't even done yet for ourplay.
And Shinee has a sort of proxy barracks going on here, and he's pumping out Marines.
Yes, indeed. He is nice grabbing 2 of those Marines before they can get back to the bunker. First siege tank is out now for ourplay, but no siege mode yet. The machine shop is still spinning, and here we go. The siege tanks are now in range of the SCV line. SCV is having to abandon ship here. Many of them are already damaged after trying to repair the initial bunker. A third bunker all the way back behind the command center is being made. Ourplay in desperation defense mode right now, and his own siege tank is actually under attack. He might just die right here.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to hold this. He didn't have the right units, he didn't get his second factory quick enough, and he actually needed, rather than going for two... Like, he was trying to go for 2-factory tank and he just couldn't afford to. The trouble is, he had the money, but when you add the 2 machine shops, you're not building units, and Shinee was only building 1 factory of tanks, so